Welcome, everybody, to another stream. This is Jason Decatus, aka, for those of you who know me in the chat, this is Scratching McCoy and Itch. Welcome to another episode. Now, today, I'm discussing the man on the outside, who you all would know would be someone you see on the street every day. He's in every crowd of people you know. You've seen him. He's a lot of fun to be around, but sometimes a little awkward to be with. But that person is a good person. You know, not everybody agrees with him. He doesn't agree with them either. But generally speaking, tries to get along with everybody. He belongs to a bunch of groups, but is not a part of them. Smart as a whip, but often acts as dumb as a brick. Why? Because if he showed what he really was, he'd think that people would think he was too smart for the room. So he makes himself look dumb just to make everybody feel better. Not everybody sees him the same way. Some see him as goofy, some see him as weird, some see him as not part of the group at all. But then again, we all look around. We see this person out there, he's one that everybody wants to be with. Now, keep in mind, I'm using a generic term here. I'm not trying to be just, I'm using him as a generic term here, not to tick anybody off. Just go with it. Anyway, often life at a party, often one that would take a risk no one else would take. You know, you go to karaoke bar, he's the first one to put his name on the list. You go to country line dancing, he's right on the line learning how to dance. Or ballroom, where whatever kind of dance. He may not dance the best, but he tries. But often overlooked. Left to the side. Often misunderstood. He looks down the line and he sees the people out there. He likes connections. They like connecting with him. But often those connections are always mismatched. People also come in to his life, leave his life, various reasons, and always affects him the same. Which direction he goes, which direction he comes from, he doesn't care. He always is guided by the same singular focus. He doesn't want to be alone. He'll go from one room to another room to another room looking for a place to belong. But he never belongs to any one group because the groups will not accept him as one of their own. Because he just doesn't fit. Too awkward for one, too silly for another, often too smart for another. So he meanders from place to place, often looking for a place to call home. People call that a nomad, but that's the best way to describe him. Today, he goes to the gym, works out. Tomorrow, he doesn't know. Yesterday, he went swimming or he went to kayaking. You don't know. The thing is, you see him everywhere, but nobody sees him. The weirdest things in life often get overlooked. Not because we're not seeing them. Not because we're not looking. We're just too wrapped up in other things. When looking at this man, he's on the outside. He sees the world differently than everybody else. Nobody takes him seriously. Nobody understands why. It could be his demeanor, could be his personality, could be a lot of things. Oftentimes, you see him walking down the street, as awkward as he is. You ask him for help, he's there for you. But he's always missing something. Always searching for something. Searching 1 week could be anything in his mind. We often overlook things because we're busy. We've lost family members, friends, relatives, because things happen in life. We often don't know why, but they do. And he just doesn't want to be one of those people. Who no one understands and has no one at the end. We all want to be someone else's friend because we don't want to be alone. He needs that connection just like everybody else. So today we bring him on a walk. He's in the gym working out. He's with a group of people, 3 of his best friends, 2 girls that he's known for a couple of years as well. They're working out. At the end of the night, they go to separate ways. The guys and girls pair off and leave. He's left alone. From there, he goes down the street to the local pub, talks to the different people there, and basically seems like nobody saw him. Goes from there back home. The next day, it's an open book again. We don't know what's going to happen. Probably end up the same way. Now, where do we go with him? What's his next move? To start, we have to start with where he began. Like most people, in a dead-end situation. Rapidly ending the week with nothing to show. But Something's on the horizon. He's just gotten some news that is fairly decent. He's working his way towards it. He's met some people along the way. Now, here's the thing. These outsiders, we all know them. They're great people. A lot of them. Just misunderstood. I've had the opportunity to meet quite a few of these people along the way. Unfortunately, I have to end this now.